Alright, what's going on, guys? Just starting up the live stream. This is our first official one. So I guess I'll just sit here for a few minutes, see if anybody wants to hop in, and then we'll go from there. If you guys happen to hop in, say something in the chat so I know you're here, and then we'll start. If you got any questions, I got the homework packet in front of me, or we can work on what we worked on today. Hey, what's up? What's up, Alex? Hey, Savannah. How you guys doing? Is there any questions that you guys need help with, Alex or Savannah? Jelly bean! Alright, so do you guys want me to just start with number 4? Okay. We'll start there, Savannah. So number 4 is going to ask, is your answer to problem 3 reasonable? Explain your thinking. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have to solve number 3 first, obviously, because it's asking us about that. Or would you guys rather me just start at number 1 and then go on? Alright, let me go over number 3 and 4 since I started here, and then I'll go back to number 1 and we'll just work through the packet. So for number 3, it says, show how to find 42 times 27 using an area model. Write the equation in the model. Use the information from the model to complete the equation. So the first thing we got to do is we're going to break it down into the area model, and we're going to do 20 times 40. So 40 times 20, which equals 800. Can you guys see that? I'm hoping you can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do 40 times 7. And I really should be doing this in pencil. Which equals 280. And then we're going to do 20 times, or actually we're going to do this the other way around. So this would go 2 times 20 equals 40. And 2 times 7 equals 14. So the final thing we need to do is we need to take all our products and add them up. So we would have 800 plus 280 plus 40 plus 14. And what would be our total? That would be 1,080, 1,120, 1,134. So then for, what's up, Scott girl? Alex, Julian. Oh man. So for number 4, so now that we solved number 3, we can work on 4. And it says, is your problem number 3 reasonable? Explain your thinking. So what are some ways we can check if a problem is reasonable? One of those ways that we can check that is by estimating. So I could estimate 42 to 40, and I can estimate 27 to 30. And then that would give me 40. 4 times 3 is 12. And then I have 2 zeros left, and that would be 1,200. So then if I estimate it, and I have 1,200, and I say that is reasonable because my final answer was 1,134. So my answer to explain your thinking, I could say, yes, it is reasonable. Round 42 to 40 in round 27 to 30. So who's RT Wade GT? Hey Scott girl, what number do you need help with? Haha, Nick's in here. Who's secret person? Oh, nice. We got both Nicks in here. Alright, so do you guys want me to go back to number 1 and start there? Or would you guys like to pick out another problem we can work on? Go to number 1. 67 to 71. I don't know if it's not working. I can't help you, Julian. I'm doing the best I can right now. I'm still on the school internet, my man. Hey, Yasmin. You know the school steals its internet from McDonald's, so it's not that good. Alright, so let's go to number 1 then. The question for number 1 is look at the example problem. How would the partial products and sum of the partial products change if the packages were 6 instead of 60? So what it's basically asking us is if we did 325 times 6 instead of 325 times 60. Well, I can't help you if you can't find your paper, man. You better be writing this down or just paying attention. So what we need to do is compare. Actually, can you guys all stay 1 second? Say hi in front of the computer. You don't want to?
No.
You know who it is, right?
No.
It's like half the, well, it's 8 of them.
Who?
It's like, they can't see. Now they can probably see. There you go. They're doing homework.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, they're all in there, like Nick and Alex and Savannah. A bunch of them. Oh, hey, Madison. She's joining in. So, yeah, we're like going over the homework packet.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What?
They're like, Miss Sisson.
So they can't talk to you. They just message you.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's like YouTube Live. So there's a little bit of a delay.
Oh my God! Hi.
Angelina's in here. Right now we're up to 8. I just started 9 minutes ago. Yeah, it's me.
And Angelina.
Nick.
Who are they all?
That's funny, huh?
Yeah. Secret person.
Secret person. That's Nick Bryant.
Not very secret.
Yeah. Oh, shut that door for me.
Yeah.
That's neat though, isn't it? It's the first time I'm doing it.
That's really cool.
I was surprised that like some of them logged on, so we'll see how it goes. I might do it weekly.
Yeah.
Hey guys. All right, so we're back. Miss Sisson was nervous, I think. Okay, guys. So let's go focus on number 1. So number 1 is basically asking is if we have 325 times 6, how would it compare to 325 times 60? And if we look, the only thing that's different is one of the things we're multiplying, and it's a factor of 10. Yeah, you still have to read. So as a multiple of 10, okay? So 60 and 6. The only difference between 60 and 6 is if you multiply it by 10. So the way it's going to change your answer is basically if you took a 0 off. And the way that you see it right here is you're actually going to see it down here when we were further down in the steps. So one of the possible answers for number 1, and it doesn't have to be exact, is the partial product and their sum would all decrease by a factor of 10. And the reason that they would decrease by 10 is because 6 equals 60 divided by 10. Yeah, the partial product thing was up here. They were kind of laying it out a little bit differently, just so that it's kind of like a remedial thing for you guys to go back and work on your multiplication steps. So it's all good. So let's go look at number 2. And in number 2, all we're doing is we're applying the theory that we applied to number 1. So for number 2, we're going to line up everything up. So we're going to do 6 times 5 is 30. And then we're going to do 6 times, so we did 5. Now we're going to do 6 times 20. So 6 times 2 is 12, so that's 120. Then we're going to do 6 times 300, which is 18, 2 zeros. And then when we add all that together, did I do something wrong? No, I think we're right. Oh, I didn't line everything up right. When we do all that together, we're going to have 0, 5, 9, 0. So it'd be 1,950. I am using the pencil. So it would be 1,950. And that is a multiple of 10. So instead of, all we did was take the 0 off, just like if we took the 0 off here, we would have the same problem. Oh, above on number 1. Alright, so we went over number 1 and number 2. I've already gone over number 3 and number 4. And that was in an earlier packet, okay? So that was in an early part of the video. If you need to go back and watch it afterwards, you guys are more than welcome to. So let's look at number 5. Alright, we'll go to number 7 after this, okay? How about we'll do number 5, I'll skip number 6, and then we'll go to number 7. And then if you need to catch up, we'll give some time. Maybe we'll just chat or something. A pet supply store sells dog biscuits and cat treats. The store has 27 boxes of dog biscuits and 21 pouches of cat treats. Each box holds 18 dog biscuits. Each pouch holds 24 cat treats. Are there more dog biscuits or cat treats in the store? Show your work. So first thing we need to do is solve for dog biscuits, cat biscuits. And then we're going to figure out what they equal. So we know that for dog biscuits, there's 27 boxes of dog biscuits. And each box holds 18. So it'd be 27 times 18. For cat biscuits, we know that there's 21 pouches, but each box holds 24. So I need to set up two problems out here. 27 times 18. And then 21 times 24. Mr. Michael's out here with the blower making all this extra noise. Yeah, right now we're just doing normal multiplication just like in 4th grade. After we do this problem, we'll move to the decimal stuff, okay? So, we're going to do 7 times 8 is 56, carry the 5. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 5 is 21. 1 times 7 after our placeholder is 7. 1 times 2 is 2. So for dog biscuits, we have 486. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 2, 4. Oh, I didn't put my placeholder. Hey, Abby. See you later, alright? Have fun swimming. Don't drown. Hopefully you hit your head. Alright, are we caught up to number 5? Most of this stuff right here is stuff you guys already know and you did it in 4th grade, okay? So, Angelina keeps talking about number 7 on page 68. Hey, what's up, Olivier? Okay, Savannah, I'll take this slow. Hey, I don't know how to tag anybody for spam, so that's on you, Nick. Secret person, what number are you talking about?
Mr. Ray, if you're on campus, could you please call the front office? Mr. Ray, please call the front office.
Uh-oh, Miss Ray's got in trouble. Room service? She in trouble. Alright, number 6 on 66. Let's look at this real quick. Number 6, look at problem 5. How many more boxes of dog biscuits do you need in order for there to be more dog biscuits and cat treats? Hey Hayden, what's up? Alex, some people wouldn't consider a tool next to your name special. Alright guys, so let's go back to number 6. Look at problem 5. How many more boxes of dog biscuits do you need in order for there to be more dog biscuits than cat treats? We need to explain that. So let's look. How many more dog biscuits do we need? If we did 500, can you guys see up here? If we did 504 minus 486, that would give us what? 8, 1. That would give us 18, right? So we need 18 dog biscuits that have the same amount of cat treats, but we want to have more, so we need at least 19. Well, how many dog biscuits come in a box? Only 18 come in a box. So we need 2, because we need 19 dog biscuits or more. One box would give us the same amount, but the question is asking how many more dog biscuits you need for there to be more dog biscuits. So we would need 2 boxes, which would be 19. So our answer would be 2 more boxes. Okay, so we'll get the, let me write this down. We'll get the problem 2 on number 71, but first we're going to go do Scott Girl's question. Scott Girl, you still in here? Okay, well, I'll do problem 2 on 71 real quick, and then if Scott Girl comes back, we'll help her out. Oh, you're here? You're the one who was asking? Alex? I'll do it then, Alex. What number was it? Seven on 68. Okay. So, oh, while we're getting ready set up for number 7, do any of you guys know how to do graphics? Oops, Roblox. I need some people to help me do graphics for my channel background or something. I want to try to put something up on the little black too. Would like to do number 69 when you get a chance. Page 69, what number, Chelsea's account? Okay, guys. Okay, so number 1 on page 68. Well, let's make a green screen behind me so we can make it all fancy, dude. I think we can make a little one for behind my desk. All right, let's focus on let's focus on this problem right now. So for on number 7, in the city where Sonia lives, it rained an average of 4 and 5/100 inches each month last year. About how many inches of rain fell in all? So the first thing we got to do is find out what is the question asking us? How many inches of rain fell in all of last year? Well, if each month it rained 4 and 5/10, how many months are in a year? That would be 12. Hey Owen, what's up, dude? So then all we have to do is 12 times 4 and 5/100. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 4 is 8. Then we need to multiply by our second digit, which is 1, or 10. So first we got to do is put our placeholder. We need to do 1 times 5 is 5. We've already used this 1, so 1 times 0 is 0, nothing to bring down. And then we need to do 1 times 4 is 4. So then we need to add those together. Hold on one second, guys. I got a message from Jordan. Hey, Jordan needs to know how to get to my live stream. Okay, so back to problem number 7. The final thing we got to do is we got to add our partial products together. Bring down the 0. 1 plus 5 is 6, 8, and 4. So we would have, then we got to remember where to put our decimal. 2 numbers to the right of the decimal. Down here, we need to put 2 numbers to the right of the decimal. So our final answer would be 48 and 6/10, because we don't need that 0, inches of rain. Oh, you're here, Jordan? I'm a dummy. Sorry, Jordan. Go University of Miami. FSU stinks. Alright, guys. So next question we had was Paul's question, which was number 2 on page 71. Jelly Bean. Oh, that's right. I already said hi, Jelly Bean. Wow. On number 2, the model represents the expression 7/10 times 3/10. Choose the product. Okay, guys. So this is when we modeled before. Remember when we drew it out and then we shaded in the areas? So look, we have 7/10, and then we have 3/10 right here. And then remember, this means of. So 7/10 of 3/10 is shaded in. We got to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we would shade all these in. This is a weird one because you should have had more here, but it's okay. And if we shaded all those in, how many little boxes we would have? We would have 21 shaded in boxes. And now, do you guys remember what each one of those boxes are? They're 1/100th. So we would have 21 hundredths. So the correct answer would be A. Let me make sure Mr. Savage is correct too. Yeah, that's my phone going off. My wife was texting me. Alright. Alright, so we have number 2 on page 71. Now we're going to go to number 1 on page 68. Number 1 on page 68. I don't see number 1 on page 68. Were we talking about number 4? Is Aubrey in here now? Let me go back up. 70, 71. Alright guys, I need problems to do. I had a list, but I don't see number 1 on page 68. So does anybody need help with any other problems? Do page 70 to, well, tell me the pages. 70 all the way to 71 is what you guys are saying? 3 on 70. Okay, I can do 3 on 70. Halen wrote the product, so number 3 on 70. Halen wrote the product 4 temps for the problem shown. Don says that it is not correct, since when you multiply temps by temps, the product will be in hundredths. Is Don right? So Don is right that when you multiply temps by temps, you will be in the hundredths. Because if we did 0.5 times 8 temps, we would get 40. With 2 places behind the decimal. And we would still have 40th temps. But Halen's also right because we could write 40th hundredths, as 4 temps. So that one's a trick question. So Don is right. Because when you multiply temps by temps, hey dude, and the hundredths. But Halen is right also. So that was a little bit of a trick question. So we'll do number 3 on 71. I think, no, we did number, I'm lost now. I did number 3. I'll do 2 more problems and I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to go home and play some Call of Duty. So what else do you guys have up here? If you guys want to pick out 2 more problems. number 2 on 69. Guys, I'm going pretty slow. I can't slow down too much more, Savannah. You can pause, though, and then catch up to the video. Who's at my door? Who broke the door? Is that you, Megan?
Yeah, the key won't come out.
Oh, well, you're on YouTube live stream.
Oh, my bad.
Live stream Call of Duty. Alright, so I'm going to do number... What am I doing here? I don't even know what number I'm doing here. Goodness gracious. Number 2 on 69 and then number 5 on 70. What's up, Meg? Be quick. I'm literally live streaming with my students.
Okay, I'm going to McDonald's for dinner. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I already had pizza, but okay.
There's a Domino's 50% off.
Okay, I'll just do Domino's.
Okay.
Sweet. Domino's for dinner, dudes. Who's Yoko Niddle the Great? So for this one, we probably need to solve number 1 and number 2. So we're going to do 2 times 1 is 2, and then we're going to do 2 times... Oh, how'd they split this up? Let me look at this. Okay, so we're going to have 2 here. We're going to have a third here. And then we're going to have, so we're going to do 2 times 1. Then, guys, this is break. I know you guys are having fun chatting. So this is, we're going to break these numbers apart. So we have 1 and 5 tenths. So 2 times 5 tenths. And then we're going to have 3 tenths times 1. And then we're going to have 3 tenths times 5 tenths. Okay? So when we work this out, half of 2 is 1. And if we go over here, we do 3 tenths times 5 tenths. 5 times 3 is 15. 2 numbers behind the decimal give us 15 hundredths. And then the final problem we need to work out is 3 tenths times 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Oh, any number times itself is 3 tenths. I'm not even paying attention, guys. Then we need to add all those up. If we added all those up, it would give us 3 and 45 hundredths. Oh, I'm getting tired, man. This is going to be my last problem, I think, guys. All right, so number 2. How would the area model in problem 1 need to change if the factor 2 and 3 tenths was changed to 12 and 3 tenths? So how would we change this area? How would we change the area model? All we would have to do, guys. Hey, my lady. All we would have to do, guys, is instead of being 2 and 3, when we drew out our box, let's say I drew it out here, right? I had a box of 4. When I change my area model, this would be 12. Sorry, wait. This would still be 1. This would be 0.5. This would be 12. This would be 0.3. Hey, Aubrey. All Alright, guys. So, I've been on here longer than I wanted to, but it was fun. Did you guys enjoy this? Do you want to do another live stream like this maybe next week? What am I waiting for, secret person? Alright, guys. So, remember tomorrow, come to class, have a good time. It's going to be Friday. I know my twos have been in cursive the whole time. I know Miss Sisson was talking smack and said I don't know how to write cursive. So don't listen to her that much, okay? So, guys, tomorrow's Friday. Come to school and be chill. Remember, tomorrow's hat day. If you got 10 Starbucks, you can wear a hat. You just got to pay it. Hey, what's up, Devin? So, I'll talk to you guys later. I think I'm going to have a super cool hat. I got a blue hat that's like a limited edition one, but I got to find something to match with. Hey, guys, hit me up on Microsoft Teams. Remember, if you have any questions later, hit me up on Teams. I really appreciated this. This was my first time doing this live stream. It was pretty interesting. It was actually nerve-wracking. And now I have I have Miss White calling me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Thanks for all the help.